Hershey's for 10 cents? This Reese's for 79? Those are coming with me. Baked beans for $1. I am in heaven. This place is amazing. My name is Ryan Nelson and I'm the host of Southern Colorado Life. On this show, we go around town highlighting all the hidden gems that are in our own backyard, and including grocery stores. They have a little bit of everything here for a discounted price. I need to talk to the person who's in charge of this. Let's see if I can find him around here. Oh, but first, baby Roots are coming with me. Veggie chips, that should be healthier. Wait, let's find this guy.
Highlighting the best in our area. Southern Colorado Life with Ryan Nelson.
So I put down my groceries, except these baked beans, because we have to talk to the guy who's in charge. He goes by the name of Jim. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much.
Now, this is such a unique store, especially here in Southern Colorado. We have all the big names, but nobody has prices like you. What was the inspiration behind starting a place like this?
I actually bought an existing store, my very first store in 2005, from the people that originally started BargainMart, and they've both passed away since then. But they did a great job, but they're great mentors for me. I have to take a different approach because I am really concerned about my customers. That is our main focus here. I never want anyone to go to bed hungry, and I take a look at how much of a person's income they have to spend to buy something. I mean, you go into a store and pay, say, $2 for a candy bar. How long did you have to work for that candy bar? Now, if people are working for minimum wage, they had to work 10 to 15 minutes to pay for that candy bar. And I want people to be able to afford to be able to eat a lot of our meals and stuff like that. You can get a complete meal in here for $1.50.
And as a frugal man, I'm excited to be here because, like you said, the prices are affordable, especially for healthier foods. Like you said, the gluten-free products are way below what the competition would be. But I wanted to ask you about the customers. The people that come in here are so kind. Since we've been in here, the store's been packed. Even us talking right now, we saw two people behind us, if you were watching. Now, what's been your favorite story interacting with a customer?
You know, it's really interesting when people bring their kids in here. One day I heard one little kid, probably about 8 years old, said, "Mom, why are things so cheap here?" Okay. I had another lady the other day that was in here with her 10-year-old daughter. She actually was shopping and she had her daughter with her own shopping cart, and her daughter was someplace else in the store getting the stuff that she wanted. Now, how many people would do that in another grocery store?
And of course, you have so many unique people coming in here as well, our 55 and up group, and of course, military people. And you offer discounts to them, right?
We do 10% for all the military and senior citizens. And also, I'm going to tell you how to cheat the system. If you're over 55 and bring in some of your adult kids with family, and you check out with the parent, they get the points, but you can get the 10% discount. You can pay for it, but when in our rewards program, the parents will get the points, so they both win doing that. Or if you're under 55, there's a lot of people that live in Colorado Springs that don't have family over 55. Adopt a senior and bring a senior with them, and then you'll get the 10% discount also, and it helps out. And that's going to be our focus in July on our program. It's like the family that shops together saves together.
Absolutely. I love this man's heart, especially for the community. And next door, there's a school that I heard that you give back to.
The Gold High School's next door to us, and they do a great job with their kids. They're an online school, but they also have in-classroom instruction. But we provide a food pantry for them, for this campus and their Fountain campus also. And every once in a while, they will come in and ask us. They're only allowed to give food to the kids that are in class, enough for them to take home and make their own meals. But every once in a while, about once a month, they'll come in and say, "We have a family that really needs help with food." And I have one of my main employees that will help them fill up a couple banana boxes and help the family out.
Wow. And on top of that, again, this man is an angel. Can we talk about your pantry?
Well, we help a lot of food pantries. One of my favorites is Little Chapel up in Divide. We've been supporting them ever since we started in 2005. Ken and Judy do a great job up there, and we have been supporting. During COVID, the federal government was putting out a lot of money for the food banks to buy food for all the pantries. That funding stopped June 1st of last year, so now the food banks don't have as much food. So they've been coming down, and they'll come down every couple of weeks or once a month, and I'll fill up their truck with about 6 pallets of food, because they feed about 250 to 300 families up in that area up there. We also get people when the one organization was feeding the homeless when the cold nights were out and providing them shelter. They were coming over getting pasta and pasta sauce and other stuff like that to help them out also there too. So when people come in and ask, I don't say no very often.
Right. There's so many smiling faces in here. And of course, because of the reward system that you have. Can we talk about that?
Our rewards program is set up that we have a phone number where you enter your phone number, and then when you pay, you get 1 point for every dollar that you spend. If you use a credit card, once you get to $200, you get $4 off your next purchase. If you use a credit card, you get 1 point for every dollar. If you use EBT, cash, or debit, then we double your points. So once you spend $100 in here, you're going to get $4 back. That's a 4% rebate back on future purchases. And I'll tell you what, people watch their points.
I didn't realize I had on a work uniform today. All of the employees are wearing burgundy, maroon, whatever you want to call this shade, and they work extremely hard. What do they mean to you?
I couldn't do it without my employees. I tell you, they are really so special. It's hard. I got one out of workman's comp right now, and I still help her out to make sure that she's able to suffer financially. But the big thing is my customers love my employees. And my employees, the longest one's been here for 11 years so far, okay? And a lot of my employees have customers' names and phone numbers in their phones because we have certain customers that want certain product. For instance, and I don't put names in my phone because I can't remember all of the names, but I'll put what they're looking for. I have people that want specific things, and when we get them in, we might not get a lot, I go there and I pull that thing up and I call them to let them know they're here for them.
That is absolutely wonderful. You have me sold. You have everybody in our community sold. Where exactly are you located so they can get here?
We're at 2833 East Fountain Boulevard, which is on the southeast corner of Circle and Fountain, right underneath the Martin Luther King overpass on Fountain. There is where we're at. And you can see us from the freeway. We got a great big sign that says BargainMart. And we're 2 doors to the west of Harbor Freight, because a lot of people know that. We also have a Popeye's Chicken in our shopping center here also. So a lot of people may recognize those sites.
Prices are really good. I'd say it's about like 75 to 80% off of what the stuff that I have in my cart right now is probably about $300 to $400 worth. And it's only like $60 I would have to spend. They give you a military discount, and due to the discounts, it allows you to get the best amount of stuff that you can. I'm just full-time student, so it's just my husband's military pay that we have right now. So it helps a lot with like whenever they're in school, and especially now with them being in like on the summer break, it saves a lot of money and it lets me be able to get more meats and stuff for the freezer. I usually just come here first, and whatever I don't find here, I just substitute. So this is my first stop every morning. I would recommend mostly the military or somebody that's struggling financially, because the cost of living in Colorado is crazy. We came from Virginia, so it's a little bit more acceptable there than here. So I'd say military, since we're underpaid and a lot of them are spouses, I would say a lot of them should come here.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Did you have a phone number with our 5-star?
Not yet, but I need to sign up.
All right, you can definitely go ahead and enter that phone number.
Okay.
All right, perfect. And I will just ask you for your birthday, month, and day, because you do get a $5 off for your birthday. So what is the month and day?
Wow, my birthday is July 2nd.
All right, perfect. All right, so we are looking at $237 for you today, unless you qualify for our senior or veterans discount.
I wish I did, but I don't.
Are we doing cash, credit, debit, or EBT.
Debit, but do you have Apple Pay?
Yes, I do.
Oh, very fancy.
All right.
Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more fun things to do around town, head to KKTV.com. And at the top of the screen, you'll see the name of our show, Southern Colorado Life. Click there, a lot of fun things to do. Well, I'm going to check out, and I'll see you all next time.